Hi, I'm John Larkin. If I were to describe myself, I guess I would say not first and foremost, but first Heights grad from many years ago. Proud parent of 2 students that have gone through the Columbia Heights school system. Firefighter for almost 29 years, recently retired, and school board member for almost 7 years now.
Last year at our annual bonfire, John always comes in the fire truck. He serves us on his own time. He decided to leave me in charge with the fire stick to make sure the coals weren't getting out of hand. He was having a conversation with some students, being himself, building relationships. And you know what? This fire stick is worth about $500. So he left me in charge of the fire stick. Being myself, I started talking with kids, and I didn't realize the end was in the fire. I thought this could not melt. Well, I ruined it, and John showed me a lot of grace, and he let me have this as a token to hang in my office.
Each year, John Larkin joins us for our new teacher induction program called Scaling the Heights. Now, Scaling the Heights is a fitting title because we literally do just that with our infamous bus tour. All of the new staff load up on a bus and we tour around the community and stop at various important locations and hear from our community partners. John Larkin and I have been for many years the co-facilitators or co-tour guides of the bus tour. And it's truly a memorable experience because of John Larkin.
John bleeds blue and gold, and growing up in this community, there's a certain pride that is different than anywhere else. And that pride and commitment, I think, has really driven John to do what he does. Our parents have set a really good example of being there for your family, but this community, growing up in it, is just, it's so hard to capture the right word to explain it, but it makes you want to be proud and be excellent and do the best that you can.
When we went to Denver for the All-America City Award, John actually came on his own. He was not a part of the team. He spent his own money, took his own time to come out to Denver to be a part of our presentation in our group. And our group included 30+ people, including a number of students. And John just hit the ground running. Everything was, what can I do to help? How can I make this easier for you? What do you need? And then he was there seeing needs that we didn't even recognize. Going and buying clothes for the kids that they forgot, helping carry cords up and down the stairs, just everything. That to me showed how much he is committed to not just the city, but to the school as well, and the partnerships that we have. And that just showed everything about who he is.
I think the one thing that I've done over the course of my lifetime, I've been a long-time community member, but I just have taken the path of be involved. Do the right thing and look around, and if there's something that needs to be done, just do it, even if it's one of those, you know, the job nobody really wants to do, and just do what needs to be done. And it seems like through all my different hats that I wear, that's been kind of a common theme for me, and apparently it's created some kind of a recognition.
If we got a call and it sounded insignificant, it didn't matter to him, because a lot of times we get these calls and you just don't know what you get. I was so impressed on multiple scenes watching him deliver high levels of care, compassion, talk to people like they were his family, and you know, you just don't get that in people. And to see that out in the field and to be the receiver on that end, you can see that, you can read it. If you read the patients when you're watching John dealing with them, so satisfying to see, because you know he made a difference in people's lives, and he still does.
There was a lot of scenes that we were at, typically you know, difficult scenes, and afterwards John would be that guy that would come by and just check on you. Whether it was our officers, whether it was our firefighters, John was always that guy that was going to jump in, but afterwards, after things had calmed down and we'd gotten the scene safe again, John would make sure that everybody else on the scene was doing okay.
I think John, in the management vernacular, is a servant leader. He is a definition of a public servant. He's not out there for him. He doesn't care about all that recognition. That isn't what motivates John. John is out there to serve his community, cares deeply about this community, cares deeply about the school district, all the kids, all the people in the district, and I would say that humble, honest, has integrity, does what he says he's going to do. If he can't, he'll let you know.
I think he's always out there giving people the knowledge that he has and sharing. And that, to me, is really important when you're a 6-person board, and that you have to have that give and take. And he's also willing to take that information and use it and not always go with what he thinks. He's always there for everyone and going as the collective.
I'm the mother of 3 Columbia Heights high school graduates, and I'm so proud of our district and all of the things that we have done. And when I think about the type of humans that I want my kids to grow up to be, even as they continue through adulthood, John really embodies a lot of those great qualities. And through my experience as a parent in the district, I had the opportunity to not only see John in his role as a school board member, but as a parent himself. And I think that it's just such a great example of all of those wonderful qualities coming out in so many different ways. And I really appreciate that about him.
Common theme, have a good moral compass, make your decisions, own your mistakes. I certainly have learned from that and learn from your mistakes, but don't be afraid to take those steps in the direction that you think you want to take for yourself or for others or for a cause or whatever it may be, but be out front, be involved, and just chase your dreams.
John's constantly on the go with giving back, and John will continue to do a job until it's complete, and he's very good with people.
I would describe John as a doer. He's not a guy that's going to let his feet just stay on the ground. He's a mover, a shaker. If he sees something that he can help with or needs improvement, he seems to be always there. His dedication and work ethic are undeniable, beyond reproach.
John, your service in the fire department, your service on the school board, all of the amazing things you've done in our community have not gone unnoticed. The Alumni of Distinction is well deserved. I'm extremely proud of you and to be your friend. Congratulations and many, many happy returns.
I just think the world of you. I know you're very deserving of this award. That is recognition that we'd all like to receive in one shape or another from our peers, and you deserved it. And I wish you the best in the rest of your life to come, and hope you enjoy your retirement, and just keep on being the guy you are, one special individual.
Congratulations, John. Honor well deserved. You certainly have been a friend over the years, and a comrade and a traveling companion, and I can't think of anyone that deserves this honor more than you.
And I want to congratulate you on your retirement, certainly on this fine award of being an alumnus of distinction. That is something that you're going to be hanging your name with the great ones, and I think it's really, really super, and I'm really proud of your selection. And through all the years we've worked together, we still have become great friends, and we'll always be friends. So congratulations, John.
Congratulations, John. I'm very proud of you. I know that being in the spotlight is probably a little bit uncomfortable, and as your sister, that makes me smile just a little bit. Your family's proud of the time and effort that you put into the community. They're very fortunate to have you here to making things the best that they can be. Congratulations, we love you.